Hey, this is Chemo Kid 1SS, and today I'm going to do a little cleaning video over my North American Arms 22 Magnum PUG Mini-Revolver. First of all, since we have a gun, we might as well check it's unloaded. I've already done this, but I'm just going to check it for y'all. Y'all can see there's no ammo in those chambers, and I'll go ahead and show you how to open up the gun. You take this thing and it swivels. You don't have to swivel it though. You pull it straight down and out. And I bumped the camera a little bit, but there's the pin. And then all we have to do is slide the revolver out. And we have the cylinder. And we have a clear chamber. Nothing in this chamber. And I want to show you how I clean my PUG. I just use these Q-tips. I don't want to bust out my big cleaning kit because this is such a small gun, and a little rim oil, and we'll get some of that burnt powder that's in the cylinders and around the edges of the cylinder out and the barrel. Let's see, this, in case you didn't know, this is a 22 long rifle and this is a 22 Magnum. The caliber is the same, but I just want to show you the size difference and what this gun shoots. This gun shoots the 22 Magnum, so we'll put the 22 long rifle down. This is what this gun shoots. So to start off, we'll get some rim oil, wet my Q-tip, a little rim oil, and this revolver is stainless steel, so we really don't have to worry about it rusting too much. And you can see some of the black in and out. Move on to the next one. And that's real dirty, so we'll flip this around. The MSRP on this gun is $300, so expect to pay around $250 to $300. That's about what I paid for mine at my local gun store. If I get one of these cylinders more than once, it don't matter because I want them really clean. The barrel length is 1 inch. The overall length is 4.5 inches. So when I'm old enough and I'm legal, I will carry this around every day. It's 6.4 ounces, so it weighs about as much as a very large defensive folding knife. So it won't be anything that I'm not used to carrying. It just fits in your pocket, and there's no well, depending on what kind of pants you wear, there's no type of imprint or anything. It has this nice rubber handle, and this is, I believe, the only model that has the rubber handle, the PUG. And I picked it up, and I never really liked the North American Arms Mini Revolvers until I picked up this one. And when I picked it up, I knew it was the one for me. It's surprisingly accurate. I mean, you're not going to be driving nails with it or anything, but for how short the barrel is, I think it's a lot of fun to shoot. Me and my stepdad went out shooting yesterday, and it was a blast. Has a little jimping on the hammer. You can barely see it. One of my friends, he has one, and he filed it down. That's just his preference. I don't know if I would have filed it down or not, but that's just what he did. And if y'all see, I might have some stitches. I've kind of got starting making some knives. So this is one I made a couple days ago. You can see the jimping right here and right there. And I didn't cut myself making this knife, but I started to cut out another blade yesterday, and I didn't cut it on the grinder or anything. It just, a piece of metal bumped it really hard. And I went to the emergency room yesterday. I was being pretty safe. I was wearing my safety glasses. I was being careful with the grinder, and basically what it comes down to is I should have been wearing gloves in this particular part, and I just didn't think about it, so it cost me. So we'll talk about that later though, but that's just something I came up with. Back to the 22 Pug. Oh yeah, the doctor told me I could remove these myself in 10 days, so guess what, I'm going to make a video of me removing these in 10 days. But this has a white dot sight on it, and there's another model of the 22 Magnum Pug, and basically it's a titanium sight. Now I guess you can see it in the dark a little bit better than this one. And what I found, besides being the pin that keeps the cylinder in, this does really well when you shoot your 22 Magnum and the round has expanded in the chamber. You're trying to load it up kind of fast or whatever, and you can't get the round out. What I do is I get this pin and I put it down the proper barrel and I knock the round out with the pin. I'll do it again. Stick the pin in the other side, and of course once the round is spent it won't be this long, but I just knock it out with this pin as so. Get another Q-tip. Obviously it carries 5 rounds, and I'll put it back together real quick. I'll clean it up a little bit better when I'm done filming the video. I just want to show you how I clean it and a little bit about the gun. Put the cylinder back in. It's a pin. Now go down. And this is a lot easier than what it looks. It's just I'm looking at the camera and I'm trying to look at what I'm doing at the same time. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And when you carry it, it's a single action, so you have to cock it back every single time. That's when the hammer's down. You don't carry it like that because you're using a rimfire round, and you don't want your pin sitting on the thing that will make the bullet go off. So what you do is you carry it in your pocket on half cock, goes back a little bit, and you can see that the pin is not resting on the ammunition itself, so it's safe to carry now. And then to fire the gun, you cock it back and pull the trigger. And that is the Pug 22 Magnum revolver. It's a great gun. I had a little bit of problems the first time I went out and shot it, and I don't know if it just got dirty and I need to stop shooting and clean it. But every time, well, I'd shoot, I put a lot of rounds through it and I'd shoot it, and the pin would jump out like that and it'd jam up my gun. But since then, me and my stepdad went out and shot it again, and I've had no problems with it. So it's a keeper, and I highly recommend it. I'm Camo Kid 1SS, and thank you for watching. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye.